Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 19 on the Xbox One X. Let's continue with career mode. Brno is next, round 10. And this is usually quite a difficult race now, ever since they've done the update for it. So let's get on with it. See how I go in qualifying. Not gone well. I will be starting down in 18th place, just ahead of Jorge Lorenzo. It's not going to be a good race. It's a wet track. No pace. Well, I do feel still pretty strong. The thing is that the AI are really OP around here. So, yeah, very difficult to do their kind of lap times, especially in the wet. So, I think if it was dry, it might have been a little bit closer to the front. But yeah, 18th place. Here we go. Really bad qualifying, absolute disaster, not the best of starts. Try and make up a few places into turn one. Now this is like, ooh, okay. Yeah, so what I was going to say is that this is one of the only tracks in the game where the AI don't actually brake too early for turn one. They actually brake pretty much where they need to. All the other tracks, they seem to just go in like really gently and brake too early, which is why you can make up a load of places usually into turn one. Not around here though. I'm nearly in the points, nearly, but at the moment I am just outside the points. It's going to be one of those races. It's 7 laps. The track will dry out, so hopefully I will get quicker. Try and get ahead of these 2 KTMs if I can. Can I get through? There we go. There's 1 KTM. No, Oliveira has had better ideas. Oh, he's got the inside. Right, I've got a better exit. And I've got the other KTM and Crutchlow as well. There we go. I'm in the points. I'm in 13th place. Not great. I've gone wide as well. That's lost me 2 places. So back down to 15th place. Can I get back in front of Crutchlow? Yes, I can. Can I get that KTM as well? No, come on. Try and get the run on pole. There we go. Right. Back up to 13th place. Yep, I am battling for 13th place right now. Just behind Alicia Spargaro on the Aprilia. Joan Mir is just ahead of him on the Suzuki. Coming out of the final corner. What kind of lap times are the front boys doing? First lap 2:05 and I've just done a 2:08. Wow, so like 3 seconds slower pretty much. I moved up another place because the Aprilia is just dog slow in a straight line. So I'm nearly inside the top 10. Vinales isn't actually that much higher. There we go, past Mir. And Vinales, my teammate as well, one of my teammates, up to 10th place. No, Vinales has gone back for the inside. Is he going to go wide? Just about getting back through, so back up to 10th. Please stay behind Vinales. Yeah, he's doing that at the moment. In fact, Mir's got him. So Fabio Quartararo is up next in 9th. Oh, that was way too hot into there for Mir. Tried dive bombing me, but he went too wide. So, can I catch up to Quartararo and the pack that he is with? If I can, I could potentially maybe end up in about 5th or 6th place, which wouldn't be too bad considering I started down in 18th place and I was just way off their pace in the wet. Looks like they've pulled away slightly. I mean, we are only on lap 2. So I'm hoping that when the track dries out a little bit more, I might be able to start going a bit quicker than them, but we'll have to wait and see. It took me a while just to get to 10th place. It took me 1.5 laps to make those places up, and some of them did not make it easy for me. Well, I'm always on the back of Quartararo, so I've closed him back down. Here we go. 1:59.5. 2 minute point 3. So still over a second slower than Dovi, and I'm ahead of Quartararo now. No, I'm not. Yes, he's going to go wide. Right, I'm inside the top 10 in 9th place. Franco Morbidelli, he is up next. The other Petronas Yamaha got a better run there. Switch to the inside. And I am ahead. Not for long though. Okay, well, you've done well to outbreak me there. So that is me back down to 9th place. But yeah, if I could get past Morbidelli, there's a little gap to Petrucci. So it would be nice to be able to catch them two up. Whoever is in 5th place has got a bit more of a gap over Petrucci. So yeah, a lot of work to do. We are only on lap 3 at the moment. Can't seem to get on the back of Morbidelli again. I'm trying to figure out like where my strengths are around here. Got half a second to Morbidelli. I want to try and obviously catch back up, but I just want to see if there's any obvious place where I'm actually a little bit quicker. I mean, coming out of that corner, I was maybe a little bit better. I think if I now turn 12, which I didn't there because I hit the inside curve, which sent me wide, I think we can get a good run up the hill. So less than half a second behind now. Okay, through the final corner. Definitely make up time through the final corner. 1:59.0 for Dovizioso. 2 minutes point 3 again for me. Need to try and hurry up a bit. Okay, so obviously yesterday we had the announcement of Jorge Lorenzo's retirement. Got the run on Morbidelli now. Can I get through? Not at the moment. Yep, so Jorge Lorenzo is retiring at the end of this season. One more race to go, which is this Sunday. Obviously, there's all speculation of who's going to replace him there alongside Marquez. My money's on Zarco. But there is another rumour that has come to the surface within Ducati. And there's a bit of a rumour going around at the moment that they may switch Petrucci and Miller around. So Miller goes to the full factory team and Petrucci goes back to Pramac. It would be interesting to see what Miller could do in the full factory team. Obviously, he's been pretty much riding identical bikes to the factory team. He has got a factory Ducati this season. Obviously, they don't have the staff power. Pramac don't have the staff power that the factory team does. They don't have as many staff. But yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense because Miller has been outperforming Petrucci pretty much, well, definitely the second half of the season, that's for sure. I know that Petrucci got his first win this season at Mugello, but ever since they came back from the summer break, he hasn't really been anywhere near where he should have been in races, so he's kind of struggled to get back on form. Whereas Miller, he's been getting podiums and stuff, so he's been doing himself a lot of favours. Now, obviously, there was a bit of tension for Miller at Ducati when midway through this season, when there was the rumour that Lorenzo was possibly going to return, and that meant that Miller was potentially going to lose his seat. But the boss of Pramac did fight for Miller to keep him, and past Morbidelli we go. Still not made it stick though. Yeah, so he fought to keep Miller, and obviously Miller is staying. But yeah, now it's kind of turned the other way, and it's almost like maybe we might get Miller in the factory team. I mean, the last time an Australian rode for the factory Ducati team, that was Casey Stoner, and we all know what happened there. So yeah, I mean, they should definitely give Miller a chance, because if they don't, you know, when his contract is up for renewal, if he gets an offer elsewhere, especially a factory ride elsewhere, you can be sure that he will go elsewhere. So Ducati want to potentially see what Miller is capable of on a full factory bike in a full factory team. I mean, and now is a good chance. They've seen what Petrucci can do. He's managed to win a race for them this season. But yeah, his results has definitely tailed off the second half of this season. But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. If that is a good idea of switching Petrucci and Miller around. There's no harm in it. They're both, at the end of the day, they're both going to be still on the factory Ducatis. It's just, yeah, it would be good to see Miller have the opportunity with, obviously, the factory staff, the extra staff, and just the extra support from the factory itself. Rin's just on a 1:58.4. I done 1:59.6, so I'm getting quicker as well, but still not quite as quick as the front guys. And I am running out of time. I can't even get past Morbidelli and make it stick. I'm not even close enough to attack him here. Oh, that's me in too hot. I think that might be me done pretty much for the race. I don't think I'm going to be able to make that gap up now. So it's potentially looking like 9th place. Quartararo, I don't think Quartararo is fully done with yet. I mean, he's got a nice gap back to 11th place in the little group there. He's not too far behind. I'm just going to have to push really, really hard for the last few laps just to try and get back on talking terms with Morbidelli. I don't know why talking terms, but you know what I mean. I think I am catching him back up. It's just my rear is definitely starting to lose grip now. So I'm not getting the drive out of corners that I was. But I am definitely closing back in. Now I usually close in a little bit out of here, turn 10. Which I'm doing again. Up to turn 11. Right, I need to now turn 12 and get the run up the hill. So that will potentially put me in a good position. Yeah, that worked quite nicely, using a bit of slipstream as well. I have been a bit quicker through the final corner as well. So just need to get the decent line through here. Dovizioso 1:58.4. Oh, we got a good run here. Rin's 1:58.3, me 1:59.0. We're on the final lap. Still can't quite make it through. Right. Exit out of turn 1. Here we go. It's now or never. Oh no! Just went into the back of him. I'm not going to be able to outbrake him. He seems to be a bit stronger on the brakes into turn 3. I really don't know where I'm going to be able to do it. I think I really am looking at a 9th place. I'll tell you what, we got a good run there. Got a good exit there. Ooh. I nearly accidentally managed to get through. Put myself on the inside for the next corner. No, it hasn't worked. He's gone a little bit wide. Come on. Through. There we go. Finally through on Morbidelli. And have I made it stick? I've gone in a little bit wide. But yeah, it's stuck now. We are on the final lap. Can I do anything about Petrucci and Nakagami? I don't think I can. But Morbidelli has already dropped back. Right, through Kevin Schwant's corner. I'll tell you what. I'm closing. Again, another good run up the hill. That Ducati should, in theory, have a better run up the hill than me on the Yamaha. Tell you what, closing in. I think I needed another lap. And I could have potentially got 7th place. Oh, we're closing on the brakes as well. Right, through the final corner. Oh! Oh, we got a good run. We got a good run. Can I get him to the line? Oh, no. Just missed out. That was so close. Almost 7th place. So what, my fastest lap wasn't actually that much slower than DEgITx's. I was literally like a 10th slower. So if I could have got going a little bit sooner. Well, there we go. That's my lead come down a little bit. Team Championship still looking nice and healthy. And so is the Constructors' Championship.
It's definitely not the result they were hoping for today, but it's always good to remember that.
Well, considering I started down in 18th, that is not bad going. It's just a shame it was wet. I think if it was dry, it could have been maybe a little bit higher. But it is what it is. I'm happy with my performance. On to the next one. Okay. Red Bull Ring, Austria. Let's have it. Round 11. It is dry at the moment. It is dry. Really happy it's dry at the moment, but it could be a wet race. So, fingers crossed it won't be. But, yeah, not been having the best of times around here either. Because I had to go through Q1. Because I didn't make it through. Put in a time and it was not good enough. So I had to come through Q1, so not feeling 100% comfortable around here. But I will do what I can to try and put myself in a good position. Oh, Vinales, you're going to get in the way, aren't you? I'm going to have to move you. No, I don't. I just go to the inside. That's fine. Hopefully that didn't cost me too much time. Oh, that's me wide. That's me very wide. Late apex, so not too bad. Okay, could do with a decent result after Brno, but it wasn't an absolute disaster. Still got a huge lead in the championship. Oh, that's me in a little bit too hot into the final corner. But the run to the line. It's the fastest lap I've done so far. I wanted to do a 1:23. So, end up in, yeah, I did need to do a 1:23 to get pole. It is dry, so medium front, soft rear. Have a beer. Let's do it.
Have just completed the sighting lap and are lined up on the Red Bull Ring straight. Very little time is left until the start of another Austrian Grand Prix.
Okay. Who's ready? I'm ready. Here we go. 10 laps around here. Oh, that was a good start. That was a good start. I've got Marquez and Rins. So into the lead. Into turn 1. Out of turn 1. I'm still in the lead. Nice. So yeah, great start to the race from 3rd to 1st by turn 1. Now, was it here last season where Crutchlow just completely dominated around here? Last season in the game, I mean. Trying to think, there was one season I've done and Crutchlow, I'm pretty sure it was last season. And Crutchlow was just so much quicker than everyone else. He just absolutely destroyed us. That's Vinales in 2nd place. My teammate, or one of them. Crutchlow's in 4th. Coming to the end of lap number 1. And I've got quite a nice lead building already. Still a long way to go. Tyres could wear out. Anything could potentially happen. Just going to try and stay consistent if I can. Looking good so far. 1.5 second lead over Rins. Petrucci in 3rd. I Don't know what happened to Vinales then. He's dropping like a bit of a stone. A bit of a stone. Not a whole stone, just a bit of a stone. Dovi is in 15th place, so not a good race for Dovi at the moment. Rossi's up to 8th. Okay. Rossi up to 7th ahead of Vinales now. I don't know what happened to Vinales because he was in 2nd literally a lap ago. Siren up to 21st. I'll tell you what, speaking of Siren, I know he's moving back down to Moto 2 next season. And yeah, obviously we've got Valencia this weekend. As of time of recording, they've had FP1 and FP2. Oliveira's replacement for this round, Iker Lecuona. Oh, hello. Been actually quite impressed with him because it's obviously his first time on a MotoGP bike, and he's on the Tech 3 KTM, and the KTM is not obviously the best of bikes or the easiest of bikes to ride. And Lecuona was in FP1, he was what, 0.2 off of Siren, and in FP2 he was 0.3 off of Siren. That's impressive when you consider that Siren's been on that bike all season and he's literally just like 0.2, 0.3 ahead of a complete rookie on his first time out on the bike. Obviously Iker Lecuona is there next year full time. So yeah, it's been an impressive start so far. I know that he was still last out of all the runners, but it did impress me that he was that close to his teammate already. I was expecting him to be, you know, a little bit further back than that, time-wise, but yeah, someone who's been on the bike all season versus someone who's literally just got on it today. That's impressive. So I've got over a 2-second lead through the final corner. I think we might have this one. We're looking good. Alright. Okay, all good so far. So coming to the end of lap 9. Crutchlow did his best. He's got that gap less than a second. Can I hold on for one more lap? He's been setting fastest lap after fastest lap. I did wonder to myself when we started this race, was it Crutchlow who dominated around here last season? And it was, and he's looking to try and catch me. This is of course the final lap. Just need to try and just keep that gap. Yeah, it's over a second again. I think I might be alright. But yeah, when he put in a lap which was quite a significant amount quicker than mine, it really started reeling me in. But yeah, he's I think he's given his best now. I'll tell you what, he's not actually that far back still. A second. Just got to stay on it for the last sector. Crutchlow tried to repeat what he done last season. I set fastest lap after fastest lap, getting in the front and then just pulling away. But he hasn't been able to catch me. 1.2, and with one corner to go, it's going to be a win here at the Red Bull Ring. Back on winning ways. Crutchlow done his best to reel me in. Done a good job of it as well, but just not quite good enough. There we go. Look at his fastest time. He's literally the only one who done a 1:23, and it was a 1:23.5 as well. Half a second quicker than my fastest lap. Oh, Riders' Championship is extended again. So has the Team Championship and the Constructors' Championship as well. I think we should quite easily do the Triple Crown this season.
On top of an exhausting weekend. If his team keeps working like this, it will be really difficult for his opponents to overtake him.
Okay. Looking good for the rest of the season. And then one more season. That will be with Ducati.
It's a weekend where everyone gave their all, but today these riders have shown that they had a little bit extra in the locker. The crowd is going wild, and finally they can enjoy this deserved moment of glory.
Sweet. There we go. Another race win on the tally. Crutchlow in second and Petrucci finished in third place. That's good. Managed to hold my nerve against Crutchlow. He had pace. Right. Silverstone is next, but let's have a look at the leaderboards now. Red Bull Rookies Cup. Yuki Kuni is leading that from Noguchi in second, Tate in third, Salvador fourth, and Dupas Squire in fifth place. Moto 3, Aaron Canet is leading that from Antonelli in second, Messia third, Dalla Porta in fourth, and Binder in fifth place. And then we go to Moto 2. Luti is leading that from Schotter in second, Baldassari third, Alex Marquez fourth, and Luca Marini in fifth place. And then we go to MotoGP, where I've got a huge lead over Valentino Rossi in second, Andrea Dovizioso third, Alex Rins fourth, and Marc Marquez in fifth. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.